What is going on, guys? It's your boy LOL Salty here, bringing you my first ever anime review, and this is going to be a Masamune-kun episode 4 review. And I know this episode came out last week and I'm a bit late with it, but I'll be like, with all these romance animes and other shonen animes and shonen manga and seinen manga I'm reading and currently watching right now, I'll be on, point with everyone else. I will, but I'm a bit late in the game with this, but going on. Yes, this episode of Masamune-kun Revenge, episode 4. This episode was fucking awesome, okay? And I know some were disappointed because, I do read romance anime / manga, and I know they always follow the criteria, cliches of, love triangles and, character interactions between different females with the main male character. That's a given. Not that it necessarily classifies as a harem, but that's usually what happens in romance animes. But I gotta say, the character interaction between Aki and Makabe, it was awesome this episode. And delving more into the psyche of Aki, seeing why she acts this way, like why she's so cold towards men, why she despises them like a feminist she is. Like, I'm playing. I'm not gonna bring no feminist Alright, I'm not gonna bring no feminist bullshit in here, but I'm just saying, that's how feminists would work. But, the beginning episode, you had Makabe acting like a complete creep towards her, staring at her during class or whatnot, pissing off Aki, and that just led to Aki finding him creepy and stuff, and Yoshino, aka the master, telling Makabe to lay back, be colder towards her, so that way she yearns for Makabe more. And eventually Makabe did act cold towards her. He ignored her during the hall and stuff. When I saw this, I was like, yo, that was savage. I was like, damn. Because she wanted to go give him her umbrella. He was all like, fuck that shit. I don't need that. Walked right past it. That shit was savage. Don't get me wrong, I kind of felt bad because, you had, Aki making a sad face, when he walked past her during the hall and stuff. Further down the line in the episode, when he kept ignoring her in class or whatnot, and then when they eventually met outside, Aki was walking with Yoshino. Then she saw Makabe there, and the Makabe just stared at her, bewildered. Well, not bewildered, but yeah, you want this dick now, don't you, bitch? And then, well, she gave him the cold shoulder back, and, yeah. That was a fail, at least on Makabe's part. And then, furthering in the episode, when, what was it? I think, I'm sorry. When Aki stops Makabe in the hallway, she's just like, yo, stop, I need to talk to you, bruh. Then when Aki stops Makabe in the hall, she's just like, I need to talk to you right now. And Makabe... And Makabe just had this creepy, this scared expression on his face, like, oh, I'm in the deep shit now. Which, in a real life scenario, if a girl like Aki is, up in your face, demanding you to stop where you are, so I'm like, I probably would have the same reaction too. But then, he tries to walk away from her, and she's blocking him off, and then, she grabs his tie, I think it was, and grabs him to the floor. And this is what I meant by while we delve more inside the mind of Aki and how she's feeling towards Makabe, when she's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Why are you ignoring me? And yo, I ain't gonna lie too. When we saw that shyness of Aki, she had that shy face going on, I was like, oh my god, it was adorable to look at that, because the cruel princess putting on such a tough tsundere front. I know I never pronounced that word right, but you know what I mean. It's always adorable to see that. She calls Makabe awful. Then Makabe's like, she's calling me awful, but then he's like, even though she's calling me awful, she doesn't sound too mad about it. Then this is where it goes downhill, because when Aki asks Makabe, why are you doing this, of course, then Makabe's like, I did this on purpose. And then Aki's like, no, I'm sorry. Makabe's like, I did this on purpose because I like you. Then Aki's like, what do you like about me? And then I'm like, Makabe, you... anyways, Yeah, he basically runs off and says, "Oh, I like everything about you," blah blah blah. I'm like, really, bro? So yeah, that just leaves Aki there in a state of confusion. Then Makabe runs out the school, goes to Yoshino, and then he's explaining to Yoshino like, "I fucked up. What could I tell the?" And he's like, "Yoshino, I fucked up. I couldn't tell Aki what I liked about her." I'm just like, bro, how could you fuck that up? And Yoshino's like, Yoshino, that's what I like about Yoshino. She had the same reaction I had. She's like, you fucked something as easy as that up? And like, yeah. Then she tells Pigfoot to back away. I'll handle things here. I'm the big boss, big madam. And so, Makabe writes, he wrote, supposing Aki this letter, or how he felt about her. She crumbles it up like a savage, throws that shit in the trash, and does the boss walk. I'm like, damn. I mean, that was me in that situation. I'd be like, well, I fucked up, and this is what I had. This is what I deserve, because I fucked up. Like, how do you fuck up telling what you like about a girl? I guess that's something all guys can go through. But anyways, yeah. She crumbles up the paper. Yoshino comes. She's like, "What happened?" Makabe is like, "Oh, she crumbled the paper. No." And Yoshino's like, "You know what? I'll fix this, because you obviously keep fucking up." Can't even tell Aki what you like about her. Just soon enough, Aki's skipping class. Yoshino comes to see her. Yoshino's like, what's wrong? And stuff like that. And Aki's like, why didn't you tell me you and Makabe were close or not? She's putting on a front, acting like she's not jealous. But bitch, we know you jealous. I'm just playing. But we know you jealous. Okay, come on now, girl. Come on now, Aki. And Yoshino's questioning her like, something's wrong. And like, you know, when she grabs her face, like, you feel sad about Makabe, how he treated you, like, you know, you truly do like him. That's what I mean. Like, I like this episode because we delve more into the psyche of why, you know, Aki acts this way towards men, because she got hurt herself in the past, which I'm sure, you know, further down the line and maybe episode 8 or 9 or maybe a bit further, we'll get, you know, more clarity onto what happened in Aki's past to make her despise men such as that, like who was the person that hurt her, such and such as that, because we already know that Aki hurt, you know, Makabe in his younger years, you know, and that's the whole premise of this show, is like, you know, his revenge on Aki. But anyways, yeah, I just like that, just seeing like how her mind is working right now. You know, she's explaining to Yoshino that it's inconceivable for her to like a boy, and you know, that she would never fall for another man again. But you know, of course we see that Aki's just kind of lying to herself, and even Yoshino sees that. She's like, you like him too, don't you, Aki? Then she just blushes in a face of realization that, oh, I do like him. And then of course she says that's not true. Turns around, he's like, and Yoshino just did some Slender Man shit, teleported out that bitch, and then like she just left her alone. Then she's, you know, walking on the street, thinking to herself about Makabe, like how she could fall for this guy. But again, lying to herself, you know, the type of tsundere, tough attitude she has. Of course, in anime, romance animes, that's what it is. But no, she's about to go through a red light and then about to get hit by a car, and then my man, who keeps fucking it up, Makabe, rushes in to save her, which was a very nice scene, very well animated actually. This whole episode actually had a very good animation. I loved it. Very perfect animation. And then Makabe is questioning her like, why would you cross the street at such a, like, why would you try to cross the street at a red light? Don't you know what I would try to do without you? I'm just like, oh well, those things are going from 0 to 100 real quick. Then Aki is like, oh, doesn't concern you. Like, yes sir, yo. Like, Maki puts it as tough front. It's adorable to see, but it's like, come on now, like, you don't gotta act. And then honestly, my favorite scene throughout this whole episode, which, you know, which we really do see that, yeah, Aki definitely has fallen for him now, when, you know, she touches his arm and they're looking into each other, you know, after, you know, he apologizes to Aki, claiming he said too much, Makabe. I'm saying it looks like they're about to kiss, and then, well, what pissed off a lot of people throughout this episode is when I don't know her name, and she's of course a new character, but we see her throughout the title opening. You know, the girl with the big boobies and the long brown hair. She comes in and she's like, oh, are you okay, Aki? Then she sees Makabe and she thanks the Lord for this meeting. Oh my god. And she's like, I've been longing to see you. And then, you know, as I said, I know this scene pissed off a lot of people because this is like where Aki and Makabe are about to have a very heartfelt moment, and probably a moment that would, you know, shape this premise of the series if it were to happen. But this is a romance. anime, so of course something like that wouldn't really happen too early on, really. I mean, that's not really how the romance genre works, you know, stuff like that is saved till the end of the series, to the end of the season or something, but of course that wouldn't happen. In the course of, you know, you have your love triangle, so now this girl, who I'm not quite sure of her name, has now entered the scene, and yeah, so we can now, and of course, cliche some would say, but I did not mind it. I'm actually looking forward to this new girl. I want to see what she's all about. I mean, me personally, as of right, I mean, of course, you know, this new girl's just been introduced, so we don't know what she's going to be bringing, but she seems to have a good personality and stuff, and that's good to know. So yeah, I think she's going to be an interesting character in my opinion. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what this love triangle occurs. But besides that, this episode was perfect. I love the character interaction between Makabe and Aki. Seeing more to Aki's psyche, just how she thinks about men and stuff, and why she distances herself from other people and would rather them dislike her than get close to others. That was really nice to see. And I loved how beautifully animated this episode was. It was amazing. So yeah, this episode of Masamune-kun Revenge, episode 4, I would have rated you know, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. I would have maybe gave it, because I said I love the character interaction between Aki and Makabe, but of course, you know, because here's the thing, I kind of feel like New Girl was rushed in. They could have kind of, I don't know, introduced her a bit maybe early on, but you know, and of course it's cliche now that you bring in a new love triangle for Makabe right at the end of the episode, but you know, that's for shock value. But again, I probably would have gave it that 8 if, you know, they kind of didn't rush bringing in a new girl like that, but no, it's whatever. But yeah, this episode was pretty solid. I liked it. It was awesome. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That was my episode review of Masamune-kun Revenge, episode 4, and yeah, be on the lookout for more future anime reviews / manga reviews as well. So enjoy your day, guys, and take care. LOL, you salty. Signing out.
Man, they were vicious, no lies, trigger my nose, honest to conscience. Had the word like war on the bomb since. So I promised to amass my word. I paid homage to my foes with the rations bird. I'ma tell her how it goes to my bath and dirt. Then I still spit and pose, give my casket worth. So don't tell me how to live my life, cause I come this far swinging, it's my fight. I fulfill what I must, in purple army we trust, music is my life. My destiny, just watch me as I go. My destiny, I'll take the crown and throne. My destiny, I will manifest my fate. My destiny.